It's been a long time coming this day, but today's a very special day, and Jelly's here to see too. Let's see what we got in here. Sound of happy chicks, 21 chicks. Down. So excited. Food. Jet Piper. That's nice and warm. So there's the chicken condo set up. They should be pretty happy here. The heat lamp's on. It's about 35 degrees centigrade. They'll be happy with that for the day-old chicks. Fresh water, fresh food. They'll be in here for maybe 4 or 5 weeks, and then they'll be moving outside to the coop that we just built. Come here, little boy. Look at this little baby. Ooh. That's it. Yay! First one's drinking. There you go. Hey. Yay. Next one. This is one of my azures. He lays blue eggs. Gonna teach him how to drink. Here you go. Here. Water. Water. Yeah. What's that? Quite thirsty. Oh, this one's beautiful. This could be the barred rock, the Plymouth barred rock. Look how beautiful he is. There you go. Yeah, water. Good boy. Girl. There you go. We're finding the food. It's a black sex link. There you go, straight into the water. Nice and spread out, so there's good heat in here. Yeah, they're hungry. This little guy is a black sex link. Off you go. This little guy is a Plymouth barred rock. This little guy is a red sex link. And this little guy is a Rhode Island red. And this little guy is a blue azure. So he lays blue eggs, don't you, buddy? You got your blue eggs? So right now we've got 23 little guys that need names, or little girls and one guy that need names. So why don't you put your suggestion in the comments? So in the background you may have heard I've got a budgie. His name's Russell Crowe. I haven't introduced him yet, but we'll see how that goes. But you'll hear him in the background. I picked these up from a feed store this morning. When I got there were 15 people ahead of me, and there were no chicken supplies in the store at all. So I remember ordering these back in February. We are now in middle of May. So if you want chickens, don't leave it to the last minute, because people are really getting into this. Including this guy. There you go. Russell. Come on. Very good boy. These chicks are now 3 weeks old. I still don't know which one is the rooster. I ordered 21. 23 came, and within the first 24 hours one of them died, so I've only got 22 here now. It was very sad actually. It was a Plymouth Barred Rock like this guy, stripy one, and one of the cockerels is a Plymouth Barred Rock, so I'm really hoping that I didn't lose my cockerel. I'm probably the only person that has ever been sad about losing the cockerel, but cockerels are useful for keeping the flock together, and they stop a lot of fighting, and they'll warn of predators, let all the other ladies know. So hopefully one of these is a cockerel, but it was nonetheless sad to lose a day-old, like 3-day-old chick. I tried to keep her alive by hand feeding and watering every 2 hours, but she was really weak and just died within 24 hours. So she's buried. She's part of the garden now. That's life. But the rest of these ladies are looking fabulous. What's this, Russ? What's this? You want some of this? Come on. You want some of this? You want some of this? Come on. You want some of this? Come on. Come on. That's chicken food. I'm not eating that rubbish. Just getting them used to being picked up. When I do pick them up, I make sure I put them down and make sure the one I put down gets fed, so they can associate me with food, which is, as you can see, already working. It's okay. Come on, buddy. Come on, Russell. Come on. This is Russell Crowe, and he hangs out with the chicks. He sleeps here at night with them, and I think he likes the warm lamp, but he likes dive bombing the chicks and driving them nuts. But he's a good little guy. He flew into my life about 5 years ago at Christmas, tapped on the window when it was minus 15 outside, and he's been living with me ever since. He's a lucky bugger. I'm just teaching them to forage. So I've got some lettuce here, and as soon as one has it, they're all going to want it. So it just teaches them that there's other stuff to eat and gets them used to foraging, because I don't want the chicks that just grow up only eating the factory stuff, because their life is going to be about finding all kinds of insects and plants and worms, and look at them, they're really... I've never thrown this stuff in like this before, and they're taking to it immediately. So, natural foragers, well done, girls. Come on, chick, 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 chick. What's all this? I did this with carrots the other day, and they didn't know what to do with it. So I cut it up into little tiny pieces like this, and then I put it on the ground, and then I started poking the ground, tapping the ground, and that brings them over. And then they're letting springing these guys over already. And then there was no carrots in 5 minutes, they'd all gone. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Yeah. So these guys, it's very important to get the light at the right height, so they're nice and spread out now because they've got their feathers. If the light's too low, it gets too hot, then they'll get cold because they don't like being in the direct. It's an infrared light. They don't like being in it if it's too hot, and if it's too cold, then they nestle together, and that's not right either. So it's pretty happy where they are, nicely evenly distributed. And each week I've been raising the lamp by a couple of inches and then watching, seeing what's happening. And they seem to be doing really well because of that. Now they've got their feathers, they can... That's Russell. Now they've got their feathers, they can regulate their heat a bit better. So, yeah. You gonna jump? There you go.